Yeah, I'm going to do this. And Yanis is like, what?
Yanis is half Indian. Yanis should have known.
He's not going to know what a Fulgari is.
Huh? Everybody should know what a Fulgari is. Josh, have you figured out what a Fulgari is yet? Let's see how good your powers of deduction are. What do you think is a Fulgari?
I'm going to turn this around in case I speak. Is that a good idea?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, yeah. I've got a mic at home. I'll bring that in tomorrow.
Yeah, perfect.
What's it called?
A Fulgari.
No idea.
Why did you laugh? What did you think it could be? Because you laughed like...
It sounds like a...
What does it sound like to you?
A knockoff Ferrari? Or a way of
Do you know
saying
what?
you've got no space in the car.
That's niche.
That's...
A way of saying you've got no space in the car.
What's funny about that?
Fulgari. That's funny.
That's funny.
That's
Fulgari.
funny. Yeah,
That is funny.
Fulgari. Yeah, nice.
It's this, but it is red like a Ferrari. It's this.
That's it.
That's
It's a
Fulgari.
pattern, yeah.
Wait, it's the pattern or it's the actual thing?
It's the actual pattern.
Pattern.
So it's like the pattern's called the Fulgari.
You guys are live. Let me just get on left one with the chair.
Yeah. Fucking Hemel Hempstead don't have enough people for Josh. The chairs at your agents are shit.
This guy, man.
This guy, man.
Josh will not stop complaining.
Yanis was bare humble. I'm just saying.
Yanis just kept his mouth shut and did his job.
I'm always had SD cards.
yeah. That's,
See how many SD cards I got.
that was the Indian in him. Just be quiet, do your job.
Do money home. Eshaan, my friend, how's the tour going? First week of the tour?
Week 1 went pretty well overall. Milton Keynes, thank you so much, but you'd have to come again because it's a different show now. Completely changed it
Lovely.
from Milton Keynes. But yeah, no, it's been nice. Everyone's been really lovely. No one's walked out. No one's been mean to me publicly yet. Well, that's a lie.
People not walking out is also a lie. I saw one guy walk out at Leicester Square. I saved it intentionally for the pod.
Yeah.
Leicester Square Theatre, because I went and sat at the back in it. So if you haven't been, there's seats at the back, and they're right by the exit door. And the guy put on his coat and was just like, he's probably 3/4 of the way through your stuff, and he was like, he saw me and he went, "Sorry, mate, I've got to go. I've left the kids on their own," and walked out.
Oh, well, but that's the babysitting thing.
Yeah. Nobody's walked out because of your show.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Why did you tell me that?
Huh?
Why did you tell me that?
Yeah. Well, the theme is
That's been a theme of this week though.
what?
Is before and after shows, I get kicked in the dick either by staff members
Yeah.
or some audience members. And
Go on, give us an example.
day 1, Milton Keynes, turn up. Ray, the stage manager or venue manager, goes to me, "Oh, I was really excited that you were coming." And I looked at the sales, and to be honest, I was disappointed. And then he goes, "We had this Scottish comedian on. He sold 200. He was disappointed." And I was like, "That's more than what I've sold here." And then then he sold out next time. And you use social media. Don't know if you know about this.
I love the confidence of Ray.
Yeah.
Not only did he go in at your sales, he
Yeah.
went in on your social media strategy.
So that was gig 1.
Yeah.
Gig 2, Leicester Square. You went out to speak to the tech.
Oh.
He went to the tech and he said to the tech, "Look, can you put the music up a bit to help with the atmosphere?" To which the tech responds, "It'd be nice if there were more people."
No, to be fair, right, I don't think you've done the story justice here. And I think me laughing has, because I was not fucking laughing.
No, you weren't.
It was, so basically, Leicester Square, I came in, there was energy, we were both like in a really good mood, everybody around you was in a really good mood. And then we're backstage, the music isn't loud enough. And then I think you turned around to Josh, you were like, "Can you ask him?" Josh was like, "I can, but I don't think that guy likes me."
Yeah.
To which I respond, "I'm the support act.
Yeah.
I'll go."
I'm charming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I went out and then I see him in the booth and we're still like 10 minutes away from showtime. So I don't understand what this prick was talking about. So I go out and then I'm like, "Mate, can we turn the volume up a little bit? Get some atmosphere going." Straight off the bat, he goes, "Well, if there were more people here, there'd be an atmosphere."
Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus H. Christ, bruv.
And I'm like, "Yeah, it's filling up, but like, let's just turn the music up."
Yeah.
Bro goes, and I'm about to walk away. I noticed that he hasn't turned the fucking music up.
Yeah.
So then I have to walk back. I'm like, "Can we turn it up, please?" And he just won't like turn it up. I stood there like this. And then I watched him press the button. And then I just stood there waiting for him to go. Finally gets to an acceptable level.
Yeah.
And I walk off. I was fuming.
You were fuming because you came back saying, "Tell me what happened."
Which I felt so bad about. Did you want me to do that? Should I have done that?
Yeah, no, I'm glad you did. But then also, I think what was really funny is the venue manager, Stan, he came round, not knowing this has happened. And then my old corporate calm assertiveness came out. And
Mate, I was like, he should smash the corporate one.
Yeah.
Like, I'd be like a little bit losing my head.
yeah.
He is like so assertive.
Yeah. So I started telling Stan what happened and how I was unimpressed and that he shouldn't talk about
There were a lot of buzzwords coming out.
And what was funny is you Josh, Harrison, Chloe, everybody just stood there with their heads down, just listening as I started having a go at Stan. But afterwards, Chloe was like, "You really went for it."
Well, I didn't know how far I could put because it's not my show, innit? And I don't want it to reflect poorly on you.
Yeah.
Because what do you think my first reaction was when he was like being a dick?
You're like, fucking.
I was gonna shout at him.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I was gonna do.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, hold up, it's Eshaan's story. We like the people at Leicester Square Theatre.
Yeah.
So like, let me just walk away. And I was still seething. When I came off stage, I've done my 20 minutes. That went fucking great.
Yeah, it went
I
brilliantly.
was still, first thing I said to you, I was like, did you have a word?
Yeah. Oh, you don't know this. Guess who was in the audience at Leicester Square Theatre? Lakshmi Mittal.
Sorry, the Lakshmi Mittal.
The Lakshmi Mittal. The steel billionaire.
Sorry, not millionaire, billionaire.
Billionaire, that's what I said. The steel billionaire was in the audience watching the show.
Holy shit.
He wants to fund your next 10 tours.
Inshallah, sister. Inshallah, brother. Lakshmi Bhai,
Not
I
after,
will convert to Hinduism for you, bro.
not after the comments you made about Hindus.
Damn it!
Do you remember the India punchline?
Yeah.
Oh, bro, I riffed it on stage, in front of Lakshmi Mittal. He has
I've not done that line since.
He has a punchline about gang rape in India, and then he doubles down on it, right? But he comes on stage and let's just go there. Bro, I riffed that bit. Yeah, well done.
Lakshmi Bhai, I'm really sorry.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, because one of my friends, her mate's dad is one of his best mates.
Yeah.
And her mate's dad brought him along.
Damn. That's nice.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I'm waiting to hear if Lakshmi Mittal gets in touch with any of my people.
Do you want to shout your Venmo out?
I don't have a Venmo. I have a PayPal.
Eshaan Akbar Gmail.
That's not my first run-in with Lakshmi Mittal, actually.
Let's go for it.
During my banking days, we were doing a reconciliation of all the sundry accounts that had not been used for a long time or whatever. And I found about just over £2.5 million in this random account. And we traced it back to kind of Lakshmi Mittal's people.
Yep.
I call up the office. Yeah, at this point, I'm a 23-year-old banker.
Yeah.
Call them up and I said, look, we found $2.5 million. And the guy's like, how much? I said $2.5 million. He goes, all right, wait, give me half an hour, I'll call you back. Fine.
Yeah.
Calls me back after half an hour and he goes, yeah, look, can you put it in something? And I went, what? And he goes, put it in something and just let us know what you do with it. And I'm like, it's £2.5 million. And he goes, yeah, okay. So I'm on the phone. There's silence. I'm on the phone being like, listen, it's a substantial amount of money. To which he goes, yeah. So I'm like, okay, we'll get back to you. So I put the phone down. I say to my boss, what if I took this money? Like this would change my life.
Yeah.
£2.5 million. This is what, 2008.
Yeah.
Just before the financial crisis.
Yeah.
That's a hell of a lot.
Yeah. 2.5 million. He's like, well, obviously, we can't. I'm like, he's not gonna know. How's he gonna know? He doesn't give a shit. Luxury Mittal, it's not. So we just put it into like this, basically a rich people's ISA. There's these tax breaks you can get on ISAs at that level.
Do you know what I really like? You're forming a bond with Lakshmi Mittal by telling jokes about gang rape in India and then also talking about his personal finances on a podcast. Because if there's one thing Indian uncles are, is unpatriotic and love having their financial position revealed.
It was a business thing. It was in one of his many business accounts, whatever.
And then now I've got Lakshmi Mittal's personal bank statements.
Here we go.
How much do you think he smells?
OnlyFans?
How much do you think he spends at Bournham Sweet Centre?
So that was nice. So that was Leicester Square. What happened in
There was some more
after Leicester?
guests in Leicester Square.
Oh my God,
There was a
Josh.
few special guests in that audience.
I've forgotten about that.
Who?
We're chilling after the gig in the green room. Like you've literally just come off stage. One of the security guys, I've forgotten his name. The really nice Moroccan, Algerian.
Yeah.
You know, one of them half white Muslims.
Yeah.
No, tell me that's not an accurate description of our guy.
He's North
Algerian.
North African.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern looking.
Yeah. He comes up and he's like, "Hey, Eshaan, your ex is outside."
Oh my God.
And then I'm like, he's like, "What?" And then I'm like, "Do you want me to go vet?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I go outside and I see somebody who I don't recognize. And I won't lie to you, I think I was a bit rude to her. I was like, "Hey, how's it going?" She was like, "Oh, I'm yeah." Wrong brown boy.
From her perspective, she just got that the security guard thought the only possible person to have an ex is you.
No, the funny thing goes, the security guard turns around to me and he goes, "Yeah, this is the lady that's saying she's Eshaan's ex." And she goes, "Don't refer to me like that." even though then afterwards, after like all of this wraps up, he goes, "Bro, she said she was Eshaan's ex." Like, that's what she said.
Yeah.
And then we bring her backstage after we confirm. I don't recognize her, so I'm just like, "Yeah, come through."
Yeah.
And then it was your ex.
Yeah, it was an ex of mine from many, many years ago. We dated from 2010 to 2014.
Did you like that she came?
Yeah, it was very nice. I'd forgotten that she said she was coming.
Okay.
But yeah, it was nice that she came along and she brought her friend, who apparently was a big fan of mine anyway. So her friend was like proper giddy. So yeah, I mean, it was a nice thing.
I would hate that.
But it ended well.
What, the relationship? We don't need to talk about that.
Look, John, this is how white people get you, innit? That was such a sneaky little comment.
Listen, I worked in corporate, man. I know how to block that shit off early.
Actually, we'll
move on.
leave that.
We'll take it offline. Yeah, we'll take it offline. But then we met special guests on the train back, didn't we, Josh?
Yeah, some comedy critics.
Yeah, so some comedy, fun comedy people. You know what it is, yeah? Pakistani women.
You got to tell the story first.
And don't pause for so long when you say.
I'll just say it. Pakistani women, right? You are awful at dealing with. It's all Pakistani. I'll say, as a Pakistani man myself,
Just clip this, Josh.
Yeah.
No context.
you don't know how to interact with A, men, and B, men who are of a profile, whatever kind. I'm not saying I have a profile, but you know, you've just seen me on stage. Just
Yeah.
Anyway,
Just own it.
oh no shit. Bump into them, and Josh and I were standing, and this woman runs up to me and she goes, "Are you Eshaan?" Which, for a start, is not my name. Of all the people to get my name wrong, why is it you?
Eshaan.
And then she mentioned something about her rucksack. She said, "Oh, you know, look, I've got both straps on." because I do a
Oh,
joke
the
about it.
joke, yeah.
Fine. So we get chatting, and then it's quite difficult to extricate yourself from that situation. So we kind of follow her, and she's with her sister and her niece.
Yeah.
So sister, similar age, niece, probably a bit younger, but in her late 20s, I'd guess, or early 30s. So the first woman with the rucksack, she goes, "You know, I really loved the show, loved you, blah, blah, blah." And the sister said, "Oh, I saw you at Tez, and I booked tickets, and, you know, I really enjoyed myself." The third woman, she goes, "You know, I really wanted to connect. I really wanted to laugh out loud, and I just couldn't connect with it, so I didn't laugh. But I think you're great." And I'm like, what the fuck? What are we doing? What is this?
I don't think she ever said, "I think you're great." great.
She told me that later after you
It
left.
was like a.
Oh yeah, I bet she did.
Great, but
Yeah.
I just never laugh. But you're great.
Yeah, I just
It's
didn't
always
laugh.
like a recovery.
Yo.
And then she was like, yeah, and you know, some of the white people didn't get the stuff around me. Like,
She broke it down for you.
really broke it down for me. And then I said, what were you expecting? This is after you'd left. I said, what were you expecting? She goes, I was expecting like more Desi, more South Asian stuff. So I was like, all right, well, you know, you saw how diverse my audience was, so I've got to cater to
Yeah.
a large range of people. Then I said, oh, by the way, I host a Desi show called Bollywood Time Machine, right?
Yeah.
We go through Bollywood from the 70s to the present day, and that's very Desi, and I'm very Desi there. She goes, no, that's too Desi. And I'm like, wait, what? What are we doing?
This lady wants you to cater your next show just for her.
But
She
what
wasn't
is
dissy, not too like occasionally just whacking a bench and then that's it. Then she's like, you know, do you know the problem with the IDF is really bench is that's what she wants.
I mentioned Paul Chowdhury, she goes, no, I hate him. I'm like, okay, what is the comedy you want?
I wonder if this sister follows us. Like, please DM us and let us know.
Do you know what comedy she didn't want and who she hates more than Paul Chowdhury?
Go on,
Do you remember?
No.
guys.
Oh, like we love you. Like it was such a good show. That other guy we wouldn't have got on with though. Do you remember?
Oh, yeah.
Me.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we were hoping we'd get to speak to you.
Yeah, so, this is going to change. Look at his face. What they were saying was, when I was on stage, I was like, while you were on stage, we were like, yeah, you know, we'd really love to hang out with him. We think it'd be really fun. But the first guy, we don't think it'd be fun to hang out with him. And I was like, no, it would be fun. That's what. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Oh no! Now my respect levels for this lady's kind of gone up because she has called it right.
That's not true.
Maybe.
You're fun to hang out with.
Contact the pod.
Huh? Oh yeah. Contact the pod so I can tell you to fuck off. I'll show you not fun to hang out with.
I was going to be fun. Now it's going to be a nightmare for
Yeah,
you.
I destroyed that gig as well. Like,
Yeah, you did.
Imagine if it doesn't go well.
Not only is he shit, I don't want to hang out with him either.
Imagine if we didn't do well, what her critique would be.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's so funny.
Wait, so I've been hearing this. What happened in Maidenhead? Was it not a weird?
We didn't.
Yeah, we didn't know what happened at Maidenhead.
There was a weird. No, there was a weird. I mean, the crowd themselves. There were some people in the crowd that were very weird.
I really liked Maidenhead.
But that's your ends, though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it was like maybe because I've done it before, like a lot of times.
Yeah.
Like, I've done a lot of tour support in that venue.
Yeah, but not in that room.
I've done it once before. Yeah.
But your set wasn't as strong because of the people. You didn't get you found the people at the start was really fun. Then the next people you went to were all just
Weirdos.
But
whereas Leicester Square.
yeah, it was like
find the
hitting.
right pockets.
But it was like, I think Leicester Square, I think I just lucked out. But I think what made Maidenhead good was, yeah, even though there was like a couple of people where it was like I was getting nothing,
Yeah.
they still stayed on board.
Yeah.
And it was like, so I think that's why I've got a warped perception because I'm like, oh yeah, there were 2 flat bits in there, but they still stayed with me.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed the show. Just like, and the staff were lovely.
Yeah.
At the beginning, before you came, Anya, I said to Anya, "Oh, what are we on?" And she goes, "Oh, about 132." But she said it in a very kind of like,
Ooh.
132.
Which on their website afterwards, we counted the tickets. There was more
I
than
don't know, man.
132.
Well,
There was pretty much space for me to put the camera to record a clip.
Yeah, there was like 15.
Everything else was everything else was gone.
So I'm not
it?
sure.
Yeah. It was, yeah.
I'm not sure what happened. I showed you the web. Well, you know when you go onto the link to buy tickets.
Maybe they papered the local homeless or something.
Yeah, it was just. It was. Yo, do you want to be warm for an hour and a half?
Hour and a half.
You're gonna have to put up with a
You
couple of
won't
brown
laugh.
boys. Yeah.
Lucky there weren't any Milton Keynes.
What happened yesterday, Hemel?
Hemel was lovely. Actually, the staff, that was the only one where no one made me feel shit
Oh, that's a shame.
before or after.
If you're listening, like enjoy the show, but also try and kick him in the dick.
The
at
thing
some
that you
point.
don't understand, right, for a comic, before, like, I'm doing a national tour, right? And I'm trying my best to stay positive and stay funny, looking at sales, all this stuff. I get staff members being like, oh, you didn't sell that many tickets, did you? And then afterwards, if you come and tell me, I'm not saying that it just blows smoke up my ass all the time. That's not how it works. The thing with comedy is I get feedback from the audience.
Yeah.
I know whether it's gone well or not.
Yeah.
There and then. It's very obvious.
I do this job more than you.
Yeah. So then when you come and tell me after, be like, listen, I didn't really connect. I don't give a fuck whether you connected or not. Loads of other people did. You know what I mean? Like, why tell me? So what am I going to do now? Be like, listen, guys, I know 350 of you really enjoyed it, but I'm going to have to change everything because one person didn't. I don't understand. I don't need to know.
Yeah, especially when that bitch can't identify who would be good to hang out with or not. That's really pissed me off, that has. No, do you know what? Because I do actually understand that my stage persona isn't as jovial as most people's. I don't do any self-deprecating jokes. You know, so I'm not going to be like... So we had this conversation, right? I never get approached or anything by women after shows. Ever.
Right.
Right? This wasn't me and you, right?
Why
Shut up, Josh.
Josh, why
right?
laughing?
I'm trying to get vulnerable here. I just got some fucking white guy laughing
Josh
at me.
Laughed. It was like I did my deaf voice again in front of him.
That was very funny, to be fair. That deaf voice got all of us.
When these women walked up to us on the train to talk, I was still crying from doing
They're just like, yo, Eshaan, you'd be real fun to hang out with. You mock disabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's because
Women don't come and...
Yeah, it's because... So, like, the one time it did actually happen, she was like, oh, I was really scared to come talk to you. And I was like, what, why? And she was like, your stage persona is very scary. And I was like, yeah, I see that.
But then when we do comedy sessions, I come across like a bigger wanker.
But again,
I'm meaner.
Nah, but it's not meanness. I think even when you're being mean, you're quite like, like you know, like bare gay with
Clary.
it. No, like you're more of a showman, innit?
Yeah.
Whereas you'd be like, ha, you're a dickhead. Whereas I'd be like,
why am I doing RuPaul's Drag Race? What?
You do have a very gay like stage demeanor.
What?
the one show on the BBC you haven't done.
I have a gay demeanour on stage.
Like camp, innit?
I don't think I'm camp at all.
No. Oh,
I have to agree with Freak.
yeah.
What, you think I've got camp?
Not camp.
Manner.
Like, if you were to insult someone, it hits like a camp guy insulting you.
Yeah.
Where Freak hits like, oh, this guy's a man.
Yeah. Like, it's a compliment. Like, I feel like you...
It's like a camp guy insulting you. It's such a funny thing to say.
It's like you'll be like, oh, and you're a paedophile, rose petals. Like,
What? Okay, now I've got this is going to percolate in my brain for the next week. When I'm in Aylesbury.
Yeah, in Aylesbury, you're just going to be like, suck your mum, blood.
Come on, blood.
Why for that?
Okay, well, listen, thanks for that. I'm not going to have to think about this for the rest of the week.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious. That's so good. Where are we next? Do you want to plug anything in this section?
Next week, I'll just go on my website. I'm so tired of plugging. Hi, guys. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Too Old Fashioned. We hope you're enjoying this episode. For this next section, it might be worth you watching the episode on YouTube, because we're going to be reacting to videos that you can't currently see. Thanks.
Welcome to my favourite section of the podcast where I get Eshaan to react to stuff on the internet that makes him feel very old. Today, now, how's your knowledge about rap music?
Yeah, pretty good. My favourite rappers are Will Smith and Vanilla Ice.
Yeah. So it's you feel like you've got a strong...
Yeah, and Kendrick Lamar.
Well, funny you should mention Kendrick Lamar.
Because they're not like us.
Yes, on the Super Bowl. I won't lie to you. Me and Josh spoke about this before the pod. Did not think you were going to know any of this. Have you seen the video of him on the Super Bowl?
Yes. Saw Serena Williams dancing.
Oh, okay. Well,
And saw...
What was she doing? What dance was she doing?
What dance she was doing? The hop bop.
No, she was doing the crip walk.
Yep, that's what she was doing.
Are they the same thing?
Crip walk, do they walk?
What is a hop?
Famously, they're Crips, aren't they?
They do what?
What?
You,
On the spectrum.
you fucking clown.
What?
What the fuck?
They're Crips because they can't walk. Surely that's what it is.
Oh,
Depends where on the spectrum you
Josh, do you see what happens when you start encouraging his shit jokes?
are. I like
He gets shit. Yeah, but this is the thing. It gets shitter and shitter.
That was great.
it.
It's good, isn't it?
So,
And everyone sang A minor, didn't they?
well, that was gonna be. Can you stop ruining the fucking reaction
sorry.
video? Jesus, I didn't realise you were. We thought you were just an old man, innit?
People don't actually know how. I like Coast Contra. Check out Coast Contra. Right.
So we're reacting to a specific bit
Yeah.
where Kendrick Lamar referenced Drake, does the line, and then looks into the camera with the most evil smile anybody's ever seen. He goes,
Yeah. Nice.
and then carries on.
What is the source of their beef? I don't actually know the full details of it. Did Drake say he's a better performer or singer than?
Nah,
Kendrick?
so it's always been bubbling in the background, right? So Drake has always been. So he was basically like the biggest artist in it,
Yeah.
like ever.
Yeah.
And then like
Singing in monotone.
yeah, there was something called the Big Three. Nah, I agree with him on that. I've hated Drake since before it was cool.
You used to call me on myself. Shut up.
It's actually that one's actually all right.
Late night when you need my love. Call me on. I know when that hotline bling.
Oh,
That it only mean one thing.
look every time you try. Why were you looking at me with a smile
No,
for
I'm
like
just saying,
approval?
like-
You were like, that can only be with it.
I was doing what Kendrick.
Yeah, so there was like the big three. So J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, and Drake were seen as like the
J.
three.
Cole played for Chelsea, didn't he?
Josh, I'm blaming you for this. So behind the scenes,
I
right?
didn't know he was a rapper now.
Yeah,
It's impressive.
behind the scenes, Josh has been encouraging all of Eshaan's very terrible jokes.
They're not terrible. What's terrible?
Oh, that was dog shit. You know that was dog shit.
This brings it back to his Will Smith joke.
That was funny. The Will Smith one was funny. We'll give you that.
Will Smith has got one of the most eponymous raps of all time.
When you start using words like eponymous, you know you're about to lose the argument.
No.
What was that? What was the album called?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah, was it? No, it wasn't.
Was it on an album?
Big Willie style.
Was it?
Yeah,
That song was on Fresh Prince.
Big Willie style.
Was
Get
on
Josh
the album,
to Google
was
it.
it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
What about Miami? Was that on that album?
I don't know which album that was on.
Oh,
I'm not
wow.
that big of a Will Smith fan.
Okay.
I like his movies and shit. So that was the genesis of their beef.
Yeah.
It was essentially a hip hop competition that went
Yeah.
fucking mad. And then obviously Kendrick in Not Like Us calls him a pedo. What's your thoughts on it?
Well, I just feel like they're trying to create beef that isn't real for marketing purposes because they're trying to emulate what happened with Tupac and Biggie. And Tupac and Biggie was actually real beef. But also we all know that Tupac was actually an actor. And he was a gay man who was an actor.
Well, I mean,
The
that's...
thing is, though, this is real beef.
Is Kendrick and Drake's real beef?
No, it is. It is.
Is it? No one's getting shot though, are they?
No, because they've learned from history.
Yeah, no one knows from history.
I think you automatically lose a beef when a stadium full of people calls you a nonce on one of the biggest sporting...
So you reckon Drake's lost that, has he?
Yeah.
But I reckon Drake will have something up his sleeve.
I don't think he would, because otherwise it would... And once you start suing in a rap beef...
Yeah.
Who sued who?
Ken...
Suing for like everything.
Drake did.
Yeah, that's why he hasn't released. So Drake,
Oh.
before this beef, had the world record.
Yeah.
Never been at the top 100.
Yeah.
And it was up until this beef, he never left the top 100.
Yeah, a rap
And he hasn't released anything. And he's got issues with his label, issues with
rap beef has got to stay on the streets. You can't be in suits, man. You can't. As soon as you're calling one of your Cohen
Well,
brothers.
there you go then. Drake's lost.
Yeah, Drake's
He's basically
lost.
saying that Universal Music Group basically inflated the
Drake,
streams.
you lost. Just stay to exploring new lands.
I'm glad. See, Josh didn't understand that one. Now this will stop. No. Don't worry about it, Josh. Yeah. Please carry on googling. Don't worry about it.
I said Drake. Just continue exploring new lands. You know Sir Francis Drake?
See, I thought you were referring to, so the big thing online is last night Drake wasn't in North America.
What was he up to? Where was he?
Australia.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
And they think it was to escape the onslaught that he's...
What?
People are saying online.
Well, listen, if the rumours are true, Australia's not a good place for him to be in. Look what happened to young Philly.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Young Fiddly.
You do. Drake, you might want to keep your antics to Canada, bro.
Where is old Yeezy in all this? He's back, isn't he?
Oh, that to me, yo.
His tweets are unrivaled.
Kanye West,
Because they don't compare to Kanye, do they? These two.
In terms of rapping ability,
in terms of
controversy, or hatred of the Jews?
Ability. Just in terms of like... They're not up there with him.
Nah, Kendrick is.
Kendrick's...
Is it Kendrick's the GOAT?
And Kendrick probably has the fans that will tell you he's surpassed that as well.
Nah, but no. See,
Is Kendrick the GOAT?
No.
No, Kendrick has Android user fans. You know what I mean?
That felt like an insult.
Josh, stop talking to us in memes, bro. like, I know. Explain what you mean.
No, you just said I know what you mean.
Yeah, I know what.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, but you got to explain it to Eshaan, right? So basically, Kendrick is like a little bit more hipstery in his taste.
Right.
It's like when somebody says, "Oh, actually, I don't think Bill Burr's the best." Actually, I saw a small-time comedian just in a theatre of like 30.
Called Theo Von.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Kendrick's a huge star, though, isn't he?
But he's not at the same like Drake and Kanye level.
Is he not?
At least not. He wasn't before this.
Yeah.
Nah, he wasn't. No. Drake and Kanye were in an elite level of stardom. J. Cole and Kendrick were different.
Probably sits above them, right?
Yeah.
In terms of legacy, legend kind of thing.
Yeah.
Drake,
For his music.
you can't go anywhere in the world, pretty much. I haven't tried this, without hearing Drake on the radio somewhere, right?
Yeah, but I mean,
When I said Kendrick has Android fans, they're the ones that are breaking down music, talking about the technicality.
Yeah, like hipsters.
So, by the way, when you do references like that, like the Drake thing, that's bollocks because they're not going anywhere near Michael Jackson. Right? Like, just in terms of...
Well, it depends if the rumors about Drake are true. He might be following a very successful
Who knows,
blueprint here.
in terms of in every single
record
radio...
of him being in the top 100.
That might be true, but Drake...
He took that off Michael Jackson.
Fine, but Drake is not going to be in every single radio or music player the way Michael Jackson is and was.
Yeah, but it's... Okay, look, okay, cool. Then we're different, right? So nobody's comparing Kendrick... You can't compare Kendrick to Michael Jackson and shit.
Yeah, fine, yeah.
Based on sales. But you can compare Drake to Michael Jackson. He may not win that argument.
Poor Drake's having a tough time, isn't he?
Huh?
He's losing everything, Drake.
Is he?
Not as good as Michael Jackson, not as good as Kendrick. Not as good
Yeah,
as
but
Will-
I don't
not
think
as
he
good
was
as Will
ever,
Smith.
like... I never regarded him as a great rapper or anything. I hated Drake before. I think his music lacks substance.
Yeah, but it's that thing where you hear it everywhere. He's like, he's no one's top choice, but he's
The most commercially...
He's somewhere on everyone's playlist.
He's like
Top
ready.
song for everyone.
He's ready salted crisps.
Well, yeah, but if a
Like,
Drake...
yeah, I'll take a few if they're on the plate, but I'm not gonna go seek them out.
People are much more likely in a bar or a club to bop to Drake than they are to Kendrick.
Yeah, before.
Because Kendrick before this song probably doesn't get many clubs.
Ah,
He
yes.
doesn't
Yeah,
have that
yeah.
many-
Hits in that sense. Like commercials.
You listen to Kendrick to take in what he's saying. You
Oh.
listen to Kendrick when you're out drinking.
Okay. What kind of messages does Kendrick have in his songs?
So
They're
he
not
does
like
a lot
us.
of like black activism music.
Oh, does
Music,
he?
yeah.
Like what?
No, so like the Damn album. I was going to try and make a joke, but I'm not gonna. Damn, like the Damn album is like essentially a experience of a black man in
Damn
America.
album?
Yeah,
Sounds like a lot of Dutch to me.
Damn is. Can you see how even his laughs are getting less and less?
No, he's trying his best because it would upset you.
Fucking swear down, bruv. If this is the new dynamic of the podcast,
It's happening.
wait for the gold, Josh, all right? Wait for the fucking gold.
Right.
Oh, Amsterdam.
Can I suggest quickly
While we move.
I'm not sure. Should the patrons be reacting to Kanye?
Should the
Go
pay?
through Twitter and just
Yeah. I mean,
'cause that'd be a hell of
those tweets are so
Oh
funny.
yeah, go on. We'll do that.
because you see the whole hoodie thing as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the whole patron.
Yeah, they're funny.
yeah. I think Kanye just needs a cuddle, innit?
I just want Kanye to do whatever the fuck he's doing. It's just nice to see an artist be that mental because I grew up with mental artists.
Yeah.
And then it all got commercial and it all got stale and sterilized.
Sorry. What artists did you grow up with that were mental and like not sterilized? Like, just throw out some names.
Nirvana,
Nirvana, yeah.
Keith Richards,
Keith Richards,
Pete Doherty,
Pete Doherty, yeah. I
Blur,
vividly
Oasis.
Yeah, I vividly remember when these bands used to go on anti-Semitic rants. Yeah, I miss those good old days. What the fuck do you mean? You want Kanye to fucking party and shit?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
The only one you can actually get for that is like Morrissey, right?
Yeah, Morrissey.
I don't remember
but-
Kurt Cobain being like fucking Heil Hitler.
Yeah,
Pow.
okay, fine.
Like-
Okay. The anti-Semitic, okay, fine. That's a fair challenge. But just in terms of generic, there was always something crazy happening with these people. Like, even like the pop bands, the Take That's, the Robbie Williams of the world, all that being absolutely insane.
It goes back to the conversation we
Coke
were having
members.
last week, where it's like you want your celebrities to be eccentric and
Yeah.
like a little bit out there, not like normal people.
No.
Do you think any of them, as crazy as they might have seemed at the time, have a touch on Kanye?
In terms of the craziness that he's said and done.
It's said, done, everything. I think he tops him maybe 5 years ago.
But I think it's the stuff he said. Like, he hasn't done crazy. He's not done Ozzy Osbourne and bitten a pigeon's head off, has he?
It was
That's
a
what I
bat.
mean by crazy.
It was a bat.
Was it a dove?
No, it was a bat.
Was it a bat
I'm sure it was a bat.
or something?
Can we Google that?
He
What
bit the head
what
off
animal?
something.
I'm sure it was a bat. I like how we're like, it's got to be a bat, otherwise it's not nuts.
Pigeon, we all do that.
Yeah,
Go to Trafalgar Square, like, oh, let me grab
It's just
it.
a little snack, innit?
Yeah.
A little lunchtime snack. Nah, Kanye, I don't think is that crazy. He just says mental shit.
That is meant, yeah. And that's the thing, like, saying mental shit is one thing and
Bad.
It was a bat, yeah.
right. But saying mental shit and doing mental shit like that are two different things.
Do you know the story?
Yeah.
A 17-year-old boy snuck it into the show. Ozzy Osbourne mistook it for a prop. It was then hospitalised with rabies.
That's sick. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, but like, what's the Kanye equivalent of that?
No one
Fucking
blames him for COVID.
no, but this is the thing, though, right? No, like Kanye can't do that.
No, what?
Like, what? Somebody sneaks a Hasidic Jew into a
Why are you sneaking a Hasidic Jew into a Kanye concert?
Well, I mean, Ozzy Osbourne hated bats. We got we got to a Kanye
Yeah,
equivalent.
Kanye said so. He has said some mad shit. To be fair to him,
Yeah. We'll react to some of it on the Patreon. That's a great list. Go on.
The only comment Ozzy Osbourne's ever said about it is that's the biggest carriers of rabies in the world.
The man
I found out
kept
the hard way.
The man kept it factual.
Yeah, I love that.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, bats are the biggest carriers of the rabies.
Yeah, in the
right.
world, yeah.
I'm sure bats weren't happy about that.
no.
In the same way, Kanye said a lot of shit about Jews running the world. I'm sure they're not happy about that.
He hurt Bat's feelings, and Kanye hurt Jews' feelings. You know,
Yeah.
it's just,
Fucking hell, Kanye.
what are you gonna do?
We should move on to the second reaction because I'm conscious of time, and this is something I really want to react to.
Okay.
We will react to some of Kanye's tweets and shit on the Patreon. Where's my phone?
Where your phone at?
Just put your phone on in a second, just like, and then just say like we will react to some of them. So I'll probably cut that. out.
Yeah, we'll react to some of the Kanye stuff on the Patreon. Right.
Do you have to be there?
it's the look over to Josh for approval that gets me every single time.
I need to put a camera here.
What a shit joke.
Why did you give me such a racist Indian accent?
You know you guys want a soundboard. We just need
Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
Every time. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Or just a clang.
Right. Where is our sister? Okay, right. Right, reaction number 2 for the pod. Normally we only react to 1, but we had to bring this in today. So I know we've discussed this before, so I know you're aware of it. But for those of you that haven't, Pakistan this week found itself going viral.
Oh, yeah.
All because of the drive and passion of one woman, Sister Ojina.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. 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 Amazing.
So, for those of you that don't know, we'll do a quick recap of the story, right? So, Onija, I think that's how you pronounce her name. She catfished a 19-year-old dude from Karachi, Pakistan, into thinking that she was a blonde, blue-eyed white woman, very attractive and stuff. She herself is a late 30s black woman, so she catfishes him, flies all the way out to Karachi, Pakistan, gets a marriage done online in Ohio that's registered, everything. And when she turns up, her parents are like, the dude's parents are like, no, you're not fucking marrying her. And they just leave their home and just abandon her. She's been staging a protest for the last 3 months outside this dude's building.
Well, so there's a latest update.
Oh,
which is now that she's now gone back to America.
She has, yeah.
She's gone back to America, and the gentleman you saw in that video, one of the nicest human beings, he runs this, what turns out to be a mental health institute, basically.
Right.
Called Chippa. And he did this really beautiful video just talking about the fact that, Sister Anija, she was here and, some things happened and she got hard done by a Pakistani boy, blah, blah, blah. But I recognized that she had some mental health issues. So we did some therapy for her and whatever. Now we sent her back. So luckily but what was amazing is a few things. One, she basically overstayed her visa and she's like, I ain't leaving. And the Pakistanis were like so polite. They were like, oh, sister, please.
please
live.
You have to go now.
Yeah, no, come, let's go. And they'd feed her. And the thing that slightly frustrated me, I think you know what I'm going to say, is on social media, a lot of the comments have been about, oh my God, Pakistani hospitality is so unrivaled.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, they're so nice. What the fuck did you think was going to happen? Because one of my biggest bugbears is when white people travel abroad and the thing they say is, oh my God, the hospitality of the Sri Lankans, there's nothing like it. The hospitality of the Indians, there's nothing like it.
Yeah.
As if the default setting is these are going to be an inhospitable people.
Scary people, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So on social media, there's been a whole... And some Pakistanis are enjoying the advertising for Pakistan, being like, yeah, we are a hospitable people, blah, blah, blah. But to me, it's just a bit like...
What the fuck did you expect? There was something else that I picked up that was slightly different, right? I saw in a lot of the comments for the videos and stuff, people being like, oh my God, Pakistanis are invited to the cookout. They're not racist, yada, yada, yada. Two things, right? Firstly, again, what did you think? What the default setting is, oh my God, a black woman, get her.
Yeah.
Right? Secondly, why do you think his parents left? There is not a fucking chance. Yeah. Like, this is what I'm talking about. So, is social media like, oh my God, they're not racist? What 100%?
Yeah,
if she was a blonde, blue-eyed white woman that turned up in a hijab, it would be a different story.
Yeah. And also, 3, you can't invite them to the cookout because they don't eat pork.
Yeah, you have to change up the whole catering arrangement.
Done out here.
Shit would have to be halal.
Yeah.
And it's certified halal, not the knockoff stuff.
And before you need a few parking spaces for the VW Golfs.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's quite problematic, actually.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, 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 oi. But yeah, no, it was a really funny story for as long as it lasted. And we've been quoting her
I adore that woman because her first thing was like, I ain't leaving it unless I get 100 grand.
Yeah. At one point, they were doing a press conference and the Pakistani guy, really gentle man, is addressing the Pakistani media, speaking in Urdu, which is the language of Pakistan. to the Pakistani broadcasters. At one point, she turns around and goes, "You talk too much. Ain't nobody understand what you saying. Ain't nobody understand what you saying." He's like, sister, salam alaikum, salam alaikum.
No, but that is but this is what I'm talking about. Maybe she's a genius, right? She knew that the way she was going to get this out was going to be on social media. Ain't nobody speak Urdu on social media, right? That lady's a marketing
Ain't nobody
genius.
understand what you saying.
You know those Pakistani ladies and that guy from MK?
Yeah.
Yeah? This is who they want on your social media team.
Yeah, that's true.
Right?
Where'd you get her?
Yeah.
Should I catfish her? Be like, look, I left my family.
Can we do it for the pod?
Be like, listen, babe, listen, I've left Pakistan now. I live in England.
Yeah. We'll send you 100k
Yeah.
rupees.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then also, she was saying that she was pregnant with her lover's son.
What?
That was another
This
thing.
Pakistani guy?
Yeah.
Really? How
Yeah.
did you manage that?
They never met in person.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
But this is what I'm saying. What if this is now...
Well, listen, Jesus was born.
I was just about to say, what if this is the second coming
Yeah.
and it's happening in Pakistan?
Yeah, mad. Which is,
That will fucking get some people going.
yeah, it would, yeah. I mean, they denied that Jesus was Palestinian for a start anyway.
So
Like a big conflicted in front of the statues in London.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Jesus is like, oh shit, I can't be born Palestinian.
Speaking of which, on this the Jesus Palestinian thing, did you see those videos of in America where they asked MAGA people, would they allow Jesus in to America?
Yeah.
And they're like, well, if he was undocumented, no. Like, it's Jesus. You've got a Jesus loves shirt on.
He arrived by walking over the ocean.
No, but again, this I respect.
Also pissed as fuck as well. Just turned the whole thing into wine.
No, but this is what I'm talking about though. I respect this because that's consistency. Yeah, fair play. You want to apply a border logic.
No, but then the Mormons.
Yeah. Like, you got to give them, like...
Yeah.
fair
No,
play.
but then the
Keep it logical.
but then
Yeah.
the Mormons, but then the Mormons believe Jesus turned up at Salt Lake City.
Have you been to Salt Lake City?
No, have you?
Yeah, nobody's turning up there out of choice.
Well, Jesus did, according to the Mormons.
He fucking did not. I'll
He
tell you
may
that.
well have listened. The Mormons believe they.
I will fight a Mormon. Like,
I don't think he would.
nah, they've got that crazy cousin energy in
yeah,
it.
yeah.
But it's similar to the Pakistanis. There's like a little bit of inbred there. That like,
Twitch.
yeah. It's like they've got that strength. They're like inbred strength.
Yeah. Down strength.
No, that's gonna have to be beeped out there, Josh.
Why?
You really want to sell tickets to this fucking tour?
Down
That
people are
protest
strong.
us?
What's wrong with-
Not a single one of them at the time.
There's lots of empty seats.
There's no buses outside.
Please, this is what Maidenhead did.
I'll leave helmets out.
Fucking hell.
What?
Oh, fucking hell, Eshaan. Do you know what? People warned me not to tie my career in with yours. They said it. They said it. Right, anything
section?
more on the Pakistani sister?
No.
No, but we wish her well.
Well,
Thanks
I wish
for
you well,
bringing
Anita,
joy.
sister.
Yeah.
Hope you get the help you need.
Yeah. What if she's just now... Also, she's the first person that's ever tried to willfully get Pakistani citizenship. You know, that was one of her demands. 100k Pakistani citizenship.
That's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does Pakistan have a powerful passport?
Josh, what do you think?
I don't know why. I feel like it does.
Really, yeah.
Really? No. No.
No, it doesn't.
No. It has what?
Where's the best passport?
Let's Google it. Switzerland, I reckon.
No, it's not. It's somewhere like that where you wouldn't expect.
Yeah. I know it's not
No,
American.
it's UK.
Ireland's
It's
quite high up.
it's
no,
UK.
it's not. It's
No,
not.
No.
No.
It's the EU stuff.
I reckon it'll
Since
pro-
we left the EU, it used to be.
but
We've
it,
also got a lot of red listed countries.
UK was never top.
No, but it was up
Which countries can you not go to as a British citizen, though?
loads of
North Korea, because like
What?
yeah. Certain Middle Eastern countries, that's where we can't do.
Palestine.
Can you fly from here to Pakistan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people that have like flown like outside of Pakistan and drove in.
Pakistan's got
Sorry,
airports.
I think you may know hash dealers.
Pakistan has airports.
Well, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. How else do you think they're flying all them planes?
Yeah. Well, not to the final destination, do they? They never land.
No, the final destination.
Yeah.
So no, Britain was never top.
Was it not?
No, never.
I'm pretty sure it was.
Singapore has the most powerful passport.
I reckon the UAE's in there somewhere.
Singapore probably makes sense.
Singapore, Japan,
Yeah.
then followed by Finland, France, Germany, Italy, and South Korea and Spain.
Italy?
They got good food.
Powerful passport is judged on where you can travel without a visa.
Visa. And okay. Oh, right. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Singapore makes sense.
So UK is
23. See?
Fucking hell. Right. Singapore.
Singapore, yeah.
Thanks so much for listening to this week's episode of Two Old Fashioned Podcasts with me, Eshaan Akbar, and him, Preet Singh. Remember, you can sign up to our Patreon for just £1 a month for life for the first 100 people that sign up. We've only got about 70 places left. You get, for £1 a month, early access. You get the Patreon afters, and you get to see early access to all our Patreon specials coming down the line. What other tiers are there?
We got a £3 tier as well. We got a £10 tier. You get a bunch more exclusive offers. So you get the afters, bonus episode. You get merch. You get percentages off tickets, live shows, and things as well. So just go over to the Patreon, check out the 3 tiers. You'll see a detailed description of what you can get extra, but we'll see you over there.
So go and sign up, patreon.com/2 Old Fashioned Pod. Okay, now in this section, we give our advice with my wisdom and Preet's youthful stupidity.
What was it? There was a DM that you received about the advice section. What was it? You told me it before Leicester Square.
DM about the advice?
Yeah. We really appreciate Preet's advice. And your, what was it, stupidity?
Yeah, something like that. I can't remember.
My favourite was that I can't afford to go on this hen do.
Oh, yeah.
I actually thought about retraining again.
Fucking.
Also, someone commented on the last video that we did that they would they want to date Asim Chowdhury because it doesn't objectify women. And
on one of our videos?
Yeah. That he doesn't objectify women and he speaks about them with respect. As a heroin chic woman with an eating disorder, this person was unhappy that we said that. This person didn't understand that this is a comedy podcast.
What did we say? Sorry.
You said that my taste in women was heroin chic with an eating disorder. And for some reason, the comparison this person made, they would like to date Asim Chowdhury. Again, going to your point that you made a few weeks ago, why are we only getting compared to other brown people?
Fair.
Like, sure, you want to date Asim Chowdhury? By all means, go and date
And
Asim
I won't
Chowdhury.
lie to you, if I was a woman or a gay dude and the 3 of us were presented, I would also want to date Asim Chowdhury because he's the most successful. Of course you would.
Did she know that she wasn't watching the podcast with Asim Chowdhury?
Probably not.
Oh, yo, that's very good. Yeah. Fuck, that's the second time I've been compared to him now, isn't it?
I don't think she was talking about you.
Good. Oh, thank fuck. Yeah, good. I was about to say something very mean. I feel like you know what I was about to say.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Advice.
Yes. Now we've had this week. We had a fair few submissions, which was surprising because the episode didn't do that well.
All right, so great. Why are we doing that now? why are we slamming our own podcast?
Do you know why? Because I like this theme of you getting kicked in the dick wherever you go.
You're kicking both of us in the dick now.
Yeah, but mine can handle it.
Now my dick's getting kicked in the dick.
Mine goes past my balls.
That's not normal. People's don't. When it's flaccid, it doesn't go past your balls.
Can we put that?
That's how God designed it. The balls are like a cup for your dick. Keep it warm. Yeah.
I also love how like tours and shit were wild adventures. One of my core memories is Josh walks in Leicester Square Theatre, just out of nowhere. I don't even say hi to him yet. And you're just like, Josh, does your balls extend past your dick, or is it the other way around? You're like, yeah, of course my dick's not bigger than my balls. What? Right, okay. My best friend's boyfriend hit on me in front of her.
Best friend.
But I brushed it off until last weekend. Yeah. We were all at a party, and right in front of her, he leaned over and whispered if things were different, and then winked. I panicked and laughed it off, but now I feel awful. Yeah. She's completely in love with him, and I know she won't believe me if I tell her. Yeah. Do I risk ruining our friendship, or keep my mouth shut and hope he never tries it again?
Maybe stop flirting with him. How about that?
Is there anything in there that says she flirted with him?
It sounds like it did.
She wouldn't admit to it.
Yeah, she wouldn't admit to it.
Wait, what? I feel like you guys are coming with the wrong energy here. What?
Stop flirting with him. What were
We're
you
gonna
wearing?
repeat this.
I'm checking.
Oh my god! Fucking hell. Maybe we do need to bring Asim Chowdhury in.
Some kind of. He's not going to say it without some kind of signal from her that there's a vibe.
Nah, I don't know, man. I've said I disagree with that. I think you lot are so wrong.
Okay, so you think he's at fault?
100%. She's not obliged.
No. He's at fault.
Yeah.
Nah.
I can't. Are you trying to play a character here? What's
No,
going on?
because look, flirting is harmless. It depends on what the flirting was. If it was once, like, it's like a cheeky little flirt, whatever.
I think this goes beyond a flirt. This isn't a nice dress.
Yeah.
This is a if things were different and then winked.
If things were different and then okay, she's being arrogant that she thinks it's about her. What if he was like, if things were different, I'd be sucking dick instead? Why is she thinking it's about herself?
How do you?
I'd love to know the context of this situation.
Yeah.
Because he might have been referring to someone else.
Yeah.
I think you guys.
What she's done is gone, I'm so hot and
Things
disappointed.
were different, and
Yeah.
they've just been having a conversation about their relationship. And she's flirting.
Yeah.
I think
She's
you
just
guys
made
are
it all
so-
about her. Like, oh, I'm so hot here. Obviously, he's flirting with me. Maybe he wanted to go to a different bar. We don't know the full details. So she's left out very key bits of information here.
Which she would only do.
I think you lot are being fucking idiots.
Thank
bruv.
you, Josh.
Yeah, do you know what? I miss Yanis. Like, what kind of fucking dog shit opinions are these?
I think
Okay, watch this, Josh. If things were different, what does that
Firstly, you blinked at him. That wasn't a
mean?
wink.
I didn't know, wink. What does that mean? What could that mean? Now that could mean a number of things. Josh, if things were different, it would just be you and me doing a podcast,
Okay.
right? It could mean, Josh, if things were different, we'd be doing this in a different studio. We don't know the content of anything.
No.
She's made it like he's flirting.
I think you're out at a bar
Yeah.
and somebody says if things were different, wink. That is an obvious flirt.
No, it's not. I don't think it is.
You lot are fucking dumb,
What?
bro.
What?
I think he's in the wrong, but I don't have the context. of
What if?
he's done to-
What if he's got a drinking problem? She's bought a non-alcoholic cocktail for him. He looked at her and went, if things were different, he'd be drinking a beer. We don't know the full detail.
Go on, you tell us that. You tell us what you think.
I think this is a very straightforward. This poor lady's reached out to us.
She's not a poor lady. She's more than capable. She's a beautiful woman out in a bar,
I apologize
flirting with her best friend's
to the-
boyfriend.
I don't think she's the beautiful one.
to the
Right,
lady.
she's the ugly lady.
To the lady that commented about Asim Chowdhury, I apologize. You were right about everything. I will quit this podcast immediately.
This ugly lady has
There
turned
is-
up to the bar.
Yeah, I think it's the ugly friend.
Yeah, and maybe he's trying to make her feel good about herself.
They always think it's about them.
Yeah.
Where have we fucking
Actually,
got
this
to?
guy's a really nice guy. He's trying to make her feel good about herself. She's finally worn a dress that fits. And he's gone. He's gone. If things were different.
We're on that Andrew Tate line. We're on this Andrew Tate line right now, right?
No.
We're not saying you should ever cross that line.
I like how this started off with, we shouldn't make assumptions without knowing the full... And then you guys are both like, she's the ugly friend. Yeah,
No.
she definitely is.
We're
She
putting out
definitely is.
options. Thank you, Josh. We're just putting out a variety of options. She's the ugly friend. He's an alcoholic. These are all viable
If
options.
she's the beautiful friend,
Yeah, then it's a problem.
no, because he's definitely not in the wrong.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Because he's now trying to get his upgrade.
Yeah.
He's worked his way into the friendship group.
Fair enough. You got to go, as the alpha in the group, you've got to get the best lioness. So the advice is to you, stop assuming it's about you, right? It's not. We don't know the full detail. Don't just give us that much information because there's a few options here.
If you two would like your submission totally misconstrued and that you are now the bad guy, please reach out to us at twooldfashionedpod
Yeah, at gmail.com.
at gmail.com. I don't understand where all of this energy's come from. towards her.
What?
You might be good. If things were different, I'd have married her by now.
Thank you.
I think that's an obviously flirtation. What, with the wink?
Yeah, the wink.
They keep that a secret between us.
Yeah.
I don't want her to know.
Maybe that was the night he wanted to propose to her, to his beautiful girlfriend. And because it's this bitch's birthday, they've turned up at this bar. And he's like, if things were different, we'd be getting married today.
There's a lot of things that could be different. If things were different, it wouldn't be.
I like this guy. I like him.
But this is what I'm saying. So like, okay, cool. So the assumptions just can't be made in favor of the lady that's made this
There's only one
submission.
assumption, one possibility. Huh?
Should we re-listen to it and try and...
Yeah, in favor of her,
From Preet's point of view.
in favor of the woman, there is one assumption. In favor of the man, there's 7.
So let's try and
Read it again.
assumptions the other way around.
Read it in her voice.
No.
That might help.
It'll
No,
help us contextualize it.
absolutely not. This potentially has my voice.
Okay.
So my best friend's boyfriend has
Now I know why he said it. If she has your voice.
So my best friend's boyfriend has always been a bit too friendly, but I brushed it off until last weekend. We were all at a party, and right in front of her, he leaned over and whispered if things were different, and then winked.
Right.
I panicked and laughed it off, but now I feel awful.
Wait, he did it right in front of her.
Yeah. He did it in front of the friend.
He leaned over and whispered.
Yeah.
Right in front of her.
And yeah. That's good. That's healthy.
Speaking as
Sorry, we're meant to be doing this from her. Right, let's really try and...
speaking. No. Let's stick on this point, right? So speaking as two obvious scumbags. Are you
I'm not a scumbag.
are you telling me that you've never once flirted with one of your girlfriend's friends in front of her?
I always only ever flirt with my friend.
Yeah, we covered this. This is what I'm talking about.
I never flirt with my girlfriend. I flirt with my...
Yeah, it's the only thing to do.
Yeah,
Because you won,
yeah.
so your girlfriend is going to go and tell her friends all the bad shit about you, right?
Yeah.
Whenever you see her friends,
Yeah.
you flirt with them.
And yes,
They come from a point of
thank
view
you. He's such a nice guy.
I wish I was with him.
Yeah.
He's fucking great.
Yeah. I never pick up my girlfriend. I pick up my girlfriend's friends. Do you know what I mean? If my girlfriend's friends have got doctor's appointments, I take them, not my girlfriend. Because she's going to bitch about me. You got
We're
to,
back to the 40-year-old doctor's appointment.
you got to keep them happy.
Hey, look, if they're getting hip replacement surgery, right, I'll move in with them.
Yeah.
I'm moving with them for 3 months. Make sure they get back on their feet.
Yeah.
Right. Take care of their pill schedules. Take care of the funeral. That's just what I do. That's what I do.
Funeral, what the pill schedule went wrong.
Yo, being 40 is mad. Yo. Right, okay. No, I think you guys are completely wrong. I think the advice that you should be giving here is that it was...
Not I should be. What advice do you want to give?
Yeah, I think it's an obvious play of... I think it was a harmless bit of flirting. He's in the wrong, but I think it's...
Oh, I don't know. If I was to look at it from her point of view, I don't think it's harmless. I think she should tell her friend.
I don't think she should. I don't think she should. She opens herself up there to too
I
much.
think if you really love your friend, right, and you appreciate her and you respect her, you should offer a threesome.
Yeah, the friend in the situation, the girlfriend, has obviously set him out that night with
The intention.
of feel out
Yeah.
which one of my mates is up for it.
Exactly, because it's his birthday coming up soon. And that's why he did it in front of her, just to see, so she could see what the interaction was, because he's been wanting this threesome for a long time. They're reaching the 6-7 year lull in the relationship. So now we can have a threesome. So if you're a good friend, be like, all right, let's do it.
Interesting. I think we should... One of our Patreon specials, I think, should be... We should get a sex and relationship therapist in here to just talk to
And
you.
have sex with her? What are we doing?
No, just talk to you. Because
It's sad that they never.
I really like this.
There's no practical.
No, I really like this. Right? No. But do you know what? Because I think you're unveiling portions of yourself.
Why has it got to be portions? Because I'm fat.
I ain't say shit. You want to call yourself fat? That's fine.
No, I don't know why you used the word
No.
portions.
So it's like you're unveiling portions of yourself that
Parts of myself.
no portions.
No one ever says portions.
Portions, servings of 3
Yeah.
to us,
Yeah.
right? That we can now deal with. Because again,
You need to chew the fat over it, yeah?
because this started This started off with, hey, we can't assume that he was flirting.
Yeah.
To where several assumptions have now been made in his favor, right? Several assumptions where it's like, no, he's obviously just getting a threesome. What the fuck's wrong with you? Can you not speak English? That
No, I'm not. No, by the way, at no point have I suggested this is definitely this. I'm saying these are the possibilities. The only possibility for her is that he was flirting with her, whereas for him, there's so many things.
You know when girls tell a story, they leave out a lot of
Yeah, they always leave it out.
to make sure you land on their side of the story.
no,
Yeah.
Josh, I'm also really happy that you've brought that up as well. Yeah. Fucking bitches be lying. Yeah. No, I'm with you.
That's not said all the time.
That's not what he said.
No.
He didn't say
I'm
bitches
reading
be lying.
I'm
He
reading
said
between the
Women
lines.
often leave out details.
Yeah.
They're economical with the truth.
That's what all women do. Yeah. Seriously, one of the Patreon specials is going to be a sex therapist, sex and relationship therapist, and she could just chat to you guys.
Okay, I'd listen.
I think that's a very good idea for a
That's what you
Patreon.
need. We can do it.
So to wrap this section up, my advice here is keep it to yourself.
Wrap up when you have the threesome.
Great little bit of advice there, Eshaan.
If she's leaving details out of stories, you don't know what else she's doing.
Where did we find you, Josh? What menaced meeting?
Yeah.
Where, like legit.
Listen. If you listen. You
What
need to give us more detail.
What fucking Roy Chubby Brown gig were you supporting at where you found Josh to do the pod?
Why would I be supporting someone called Roy Chubby Brown?
We've been over this. Do you understand where that came from?
Yes.
Do you remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Mad how it's funny now, isn't it? You fucking prick. Do you know the story behind this, Josh? We were at setlist sessions. He does this thing where he'll like try and dead my punchline on stage.
That's not true.
Bro, we discussed it before and
not
after.
true. I don't try and dead it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
I will whip video footage
Let's
up.
get
Right?
the video footage out.
So I said something. He does that. Piss me off. At some point, I was just like, "Why do you do this?" I was like, "Why do you do this?" Blah blah blah. And I was like, "Why are you making pun jokes like you're Roy Chubby Brown?" Whole audience then decided to dead my punchline.
That was the audience, not me.
Yeah. Because they had fucking sympathy for you because your face was.
Maybe it was just a too old of a reference for them.
Roy Chubby Brown. It's funny.
The way you just looked at him and said that.
Thanks for listening this week, everybody. See you next week. Give us 5 stars. Like, subscribe, share, do all the things that helps the podcast grow.
Yeah. Especially join the Patreon. That's a big one. So we're about 20 or so followers away
From 100.
from 100, and that's where we drop our first Patreon special.
Yes. So apparently I'm seeing a sex therapist.
Oh, that's such a great idea for a Patreon.
And then go to Patreon to see plug what's on the Patreon now.
Go to the Patreon where you can see our previous episodes. You can also see the extra episodes that we do every week for our Patrons only called Afters. There's 8 of them now?
Yeah, can you do that again, but like take down the excitement a little bit?
Go over to our Patreon. We have lots of episodes there. Previous ones. We also have our bonus episodes called Afters. They change every week, but we're trying to work out the format. So if there's anything you want from us, just let us know.